Yo, oh my days. Why is it spreading like that? Oh, yeah, this is just like period blood for real. Creating drawing apps. Okay, first we got Adobe Fresco. Let's make a new canvas. Okay, looking good so far. Let's test out the brushes real quick. Okay, first we got pixel brushes. Let's try this out. Ooh, pencil. So smooth and buttery, like a bald head. Like y'all see the texture over here? That's crazy, bro. 10 out of 10. Let's try out the other brushes too. Oh, okay. This one is kind of mid. 5 out of 10. The rest of the brushes were like pretty mid. I mean, they're not bad, but like nothing special. 7 out of 10. Okay, now let's try the live brushes. This is apparently what makes Adobe Fresco popular. Let's try it out. Whoa, wait, yo, oh my days, holy animation. Why is it spreading like that? Yo, this is crazy. Wait a second, I got an idea. Yo, yeah, this is just like period blood for real. Okay, let me try to blend it with other colors. Dang, okay, let's try blue. Whoa, that actually mixes pretty well. Let's do yellow then. Dude, this is so nice. Like it mixes very well. Okay, never mind. Now it just looks muddy. My bad. Alright guys, okay, these are pretty goated, but like a little gimmicky. Like I wouldn't know what to do with them. 8 out of 10. Okay, next we got vector brushes. Now vector brushes seem pretty normal at first glance, but if you'll notice, if you resize it, no matter how much you resize it, it's not gonna lose quality. You see that? Crisp AF, bruh. Unlike pixel drawings, which turn out like crap when you resize them. Anyway, what's this? Ooh, and there's also this joystick over here. So apparently when you tap this, you can use brushes as an eraser. Ooh, and it kept the texture. 9 out of 10. W feature. Next, okay, aside from those, every other feature is similar to other apps. It's I 6 out of 10. This whole app though feels very gimmicky. Like I can't imagine myself genuinely using the live brushes, bro. Also, what the heck is this random leaf branch, bro? Ain't no way. So anyway, we're gonna put it to the test. So I'm just using the regular brush to draw the outline and stuff. This isn't going well actually. The pen pressure low-key sucks. I'm pretty sure I can adjust it, but I ain't doing all that. It just kind of sucks, man. Like this looks like chicken scratch. Alright, anyway, we're a step closer to drawing one of those yaoi looking hot guys. Bro, his lips are so big. Okay guys, it's official. I hate this pencil so much. It's so hard to perfect. Anyway, let's finish the rest of the sketch. Now let's color. Oh my gosh. Okay, low-key, my coloring sucks. But also like, I'm using the live brushes right now, low-key. Why does the blending suck so bad? Why is it so muddy, bro? Anyway, let's do the hair. Okay, I'm hating on the live brushes, but it's actually very fun to use. Like, look at the flow on this hoodie, man. So goated. Anyway, let's just add some shading. Okay, so I found out they don't have an airbrush. Why? So I'm just using the smudge tool. Not having an airbrush is actually a huge deal breaker, man. Anyway, let's use the lasso tool and select the hair like so. And just fill it in with color. Okay, some finishing touches. Eye highlights. Juicy lips. Oh yes. Anyway, we're done. Yeah, this low-key sucks. I found it pretty hard to blend. I know I don't suck, okay? But the tools are a little hard to get. I feel like it's a learning curve. Yeah, guys, it's good for painting, but you're gonna have to grind. Ooh, what's this? You can export the time-lapse? Ooh, oh my gosh, let me see. Holy Sigma. Ooh la la. This is such a great feature, bro. Okay, let's try exporting. Bro, I gotta log in. Okay, never mind. Let me just save the artwork. Oh my gosh. You need to log in to save your artwork? Dude, I literally forgot all my passwords. 4 out of 10. Next, Ibis Paint. Okay, I'm not even gonna pretend that this is my first time using Ibis Paint. I know it by heart now. Bro, so much has changed since the last time I used this. I mean, not really. It looks the exact same, but the ads at the top just doubled. 2 out of 10. Okay, so I don't really like the brushes in Ibis Paint. It's just so weird, bro. However, there's this brush that I really like, but you have to watch an ad to use it. But anyway, this is my favorite brush from Ibis Paint. 8.5 out of 10. Aside from that, they have really good and complete features. Bro, they even have tools for making comics, which is a +1. In case you guys don't know, there's this thing called a reference window where you can see the whole drawing no matter how much you zoom in. But if you click this, you can also upload picture reference. What the? Oh, never mind that. 11 out of 10. Anyway, let's just exit back to the gallery. Oh my gosh, holy ads, bro. This freaking app is so unusable with all them ads. Alright, anyway, let me show you guys the Ibis Paint experience. I'm using the pen fade brush. Oh my gosh, again with these ads. My mood is already ruined. Anyway, I'm just drawing a rough silhouette. Yeah, her face is so Chad. I freaking love this brush. It's so easy to work with. Like, do you see the flow of the hair? Damn. Anyway, let me finish the hair real quick. Let's just move the eye real quick. I'm sorry guys, this brush is so good. Honestly guys, I used to hate Ibis Paint so much, but like now I'm used to it. Drawing here is actually pretty cool. If you've used something long enough, you're just gonna be attached to it, I guess. Anyway, I'm still using the same brush to color. The airbrush kind of sucks, not gonna lie. The pen pressure is weird. Anyway, why is the color palette giving sus manhwa art style? Let's just work on the hair real quick. See, the airbrush is kind of awkward. Why is the blending like that, bro? Anyway, this app is like almost complete. Like, it has everything you need. I just literally hate the ads, man. Anyway, Anyway, let's work on the lashes. Only a good brush can let you go this detailed, man. Let me give you an example. Oh my gosh, guys, are you seeing this right now? I am glazing this brush so hard right now. Do you see the hair? Do you see that? I don't think I could do that with a regular pencil. It's all thanks to the brush. I am glazing this so hard, dude. That's right, I am pen fade #1 glazer. Anyway, I just rendered some more, nothing special. And yeah, this is the final result. Yeah, I've come to like Ibis Paint. I used to be the biggest hater, but I just realized I just needed to get good. Next. Okay, last one is Autodesk Sketchbook. When I used to borrow my mom's Samsung tablet, this was my goat. Alright, so let me show you around. Let's make a new canvas. I'm not even gonna lie, this looks very old-fashioned. They don't even have dark mode? Okay, racist to anyway. This is the tools tab, which is pretty cool. So you do this if you want to increase size, and then do this if you want to increase opacity. You can do the same for the colors. 8 out of 10 feature. The tools themselves, it's not that bad actually. This pencil is very chill, bro. Like, dude, look at the texture. Also, whatever tool this is, honestly, the people who say that tools don't matter need to see bow. Because look at this pen over here. It's so crisp. It makes me want to write so beautiful. Anyway, they have pretty complete features and more, which is cool. And they even have the symmetry feature. This is supposed to be Anya, by the way. Anyway, let's draw. Honestly, I'm just gonna use a normal pencil. Yo, low-key, this has a really nice texture. And the pen pressure is so good. I don't know how to explain it, but when you put a certain amount of pressure, it comes out how you want it to, if that makes sense. So like, it makes me want to do the line art well. Like, bro, look at this line work. Anyway, I'm actually deciding to just do the line work first instead of coloring and rendering. I don't know, man. This pencil is making me act up. Yet Kuromi is an absolute must in a Kooleen artwork. Bro, Loki, why does this look like a cat's balls? I added this bow on her collar. Why is the line work so good, bro? Is it really the tools or am I just goated? Anyway, let me complete the line art first. Alright, now let's color. I'm using this flat brush for the base color. Then I'm just gonna add some orange blushies. Yo, the blending is goated. Okay, also, why does she look like Monaco, the TikToker? Bruh. Anyway, let's add some shading real quick. Low-key, I don't even know where the light source is. I'm just winging it. This brush is nice, but the blending is kind of crap. I'm going back on my word. Let's add some touch of blue. And finally, let's make a new layer. Blending mode. Soft light. And just softly airbrush around her skin to give her that glow. This is why airbrush is important, guys. Fresco sucks for not having it. Alright, here's the final result. Okay, some final thoughts. Overall, the 3 apps don't suck that bad after all. There isn't really a best one. It actually depends on your needs. Fresco is pretty good if you have a more painterly style. Kind of gimmicky though. And I hate the fact that they don't have an airbrush. 6.5 out of 10. Sketchbook is good if you lean towards more line work. 7.5 out of 10. And Ibis Paint is the best all-around app if you ignore the fact that it has like 1 bajillion ads. 9 out of 10. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Watch this next time. I'll see you there. Stay cool.